Leadership Dimension 7, Engaging in Constructive Problem Talk. This is just going to be a quick summation of how we went about facilitating this in our team with the writing PD that we were doing at our school. And we decided to choose this leadership dimension because we wanted to improve the sharing of ideas in the team, provoke thought and discussion, develop leadership of the writing lead teachers within our team. Our team's a new team. It's a bigger team now. It's of 11 teachers, so we wanted to develop their capacity within the group to facilitate discussions and to keep those open to learn conversations going. So we're going to take you through a bit of some of the things that we did now. If you've got any questions, just come and see us and we can talk about them further. So the first thing we did is we decided to do a bit of an audit of where we were at in terms of the teaching of writing in our school. And we are currently doing writing professional development as a whole staff, but we wanted to do a little mini PD with that, supported that within our team meetings. So what we did is we got the teachers to look at this page in front of you here, which is the effective Teachers of Writing at Oakland School page in our curriculum document. And in it has a number of descriptors that we are expecting to see in classrooms or in planning, etc. There's a series of links and things on there where it gives more information about particular aspects of writing. So what we then got teachers to do was we asked them 3 questions, and they had to group these bullet pointed ideas into these 3 groups. So the first one was know how to do this so it causes learning in my room. Second one was I think I know how to do this so it causes learning. And the last one was I'd like to know how to do this better so it causes better learning in my room. And once we had got that information from each of the teachers within our team, we collated together to see what were our next steps as a team to become better at teaching of writing. And this is just a screenshot from our team meeting minutes here. We found there were 3 main things that came through. Teachers were planning to use the powerful learning model. I'll talk more about that in a minute, but that was the first one. Students are challenged to reflect on their learning needs and to construct their own learning intentions and success criteria to develop next steps, and plan and implement writing groups using a variety of grouping strategies. So those were the 3 main things that came through that we wanted to develop further as a team and have discussions about. So then the next step was to decide who's going to do what, and the writing lead teachers were involved in the planning of this. So here's our powerful learning model. This was introduced this year at Oakland School, and it's a model that means that we can use in any curriculum area when we're teaching anything, and it can be as thorough, it can be as flexible as you like. And so we've just been playing around with this year, and we wanted to look at, and teachers were asking our team how to use this in writing. So what we did is started to explore, and here's an example of a bit of a brainstorm session we did around where the writing process fits in with the powerful learning model, where self-regulated learning strategies are in there as well, where reading fits into the overall thing, and you can see some ideas on here. Further to that, then the second one that we looked at, which was looking at learning needs and co-construction of success criteria, we got teachers to bring in what sort of examples and things do what they've found to be successful, what they would like to suggest to other people, and you can see some ideas that are down here of things that people have suggested. The third one we haven't quite got to yet, so at the time of making the screencast. So was there something that we had to change? Well, we had to really make sure that our questions were carefully worded, and so that we could facilitate the open to learn conversations. And we had also to make sure that our language focused on learning. John Hattie, in his book Visible Learning for Teachers, talks quite a lot or at length, that we discuss far too much about teaching, and we should be actually focused on learning. And what are the students doing? So that's why we reworded some of the questions to make sure that we were always coming back to learning. So our next steps is learning, or in terms of this process, is to put all these ideas that we've come up with together, and in terms of the new PD as well, and as a whole staff and as a team, so that we can make sure that the writing processes, or the teaching of writing, is robust right across the school. Get feedback from team about this process so that we can make the problem talk better in our team, and embed constructive problem talk in the team so that it's part of the normal day-to-day life of the Kāori